Thanks to everyone for being here. This is a panel on Chicanofuturism, obviously. And as you see, we have many august, fabulous artists and writers and speakers here. Um, Let me see. I have another thing. Oh, and before I begin, I like to start the events I'm involved with a call to revive our native minds, which means disengage with exploitation, refuse erasure, to honor indigenous spaces, restore the environment, and represent liberation and organize our community. Let's think about those things a bit. Um, I can't see too much. You guys too big. So the people on this panel, as some of you know, are all part of this upcoming anthology, and this isn't the final cover. This is the many attempts I've been messing up. But I got some people to help. But it's called Chicanofuturism Now. There might be a slight title change, but that's generally the cover. Gritos for la Raza Future. It's going to be a collection of comics, poetry, nonfiction, and art set in or about the future of Chicanos and La Raza. So I thought, before we start the panel, I'll do some very quick examples. So this is actually Project Masa from Luis Valderas, who's on the panel. His 2-minute careful with these up. It's really great.
Once upon a time, a long, long time in the future, the winds of colonial oppression swept and eroded the agency of the earth, all peoples and immigrants throughout Turtle Island. A group of trans-dimensional travelers answered the distress signal. This is a chronicle of their epic battle against imperial colonizers and numerous systems of power that has come to this frontera region with only one purpose: economic enrichment through expropriation and the plundering of the Earth's natural resources and its people. Our heroes' dilemmas: to be alien in their own lands, or to be epic.
That's one of the trailers for their event there. I have a couple more examples and we'll get started. This is from El Indio Arts. I mean, I don't know the title, but I think it's just Space Zapata. And, just like Chicano futurists, projecting ourselves into the future, into space, into all these spaces that always show us. And here's another great example from Daisy and the Dukes of Chuco by EC Dukes and Dukes Comics. I believe what's the name of the device? That's when Daisy grabs it. It's a device that will give free energy to the world. And definitely it's set in near future. It's a really great book. I really recommend it. And also there's some other quick ones. Obviously there's the work of Catherine Sue Ramirez here. She did a lot of artwork. Also I call the classics. We got the authors right here: Closet Discarded Dreams and High Aztec. And of course, Ernest Hogan also writes on Chicano Navica. For our panelists here, we have E.C. Dukes, Dr. E.C. Dukes, a Chicano writer from southern New Mexico. She holds a PhD in rhetoric and composition and an MFA in film. She creates comics, graphic novels, screenplays, plays, and academic works. She's the CEO of Dukes Comics, and you can see more about her work at ecdukes.wixsite.com, but I'll put the links in the chat here. Maybe you can say hello, Dr. EC.
Hi, everybody. I'm based in southern New Mexico, and that's where I'm coming to you from.
So I have a first question for everyone. We're going to have a few questions, and then towards the end, we'll have time for people. You have a question, put it in the please put it in the chat, but I will read them out at the end, and we can ask them. But the first question I ask everyone, how does Chicanofuturism give an opportunity to see ourselves as a liberated people or at least be more cohesive? Dr. EC, do you have something to add?
Yes, I would say Chicano futurism, uh, it gives us the opportunity to imagine ourselves as liberated people. And I think that's what's very key about Chicano futurism or Chicana futurism is that we are able to use our imagination, as Luis said, and to make us the center of the stories, to put our experience as the world around which the story revolves. And so it gives us the opportunity to envision radical revolutionary change that we want to see, to inspire people to think in similar ways or to think outside of their current reality. It gives us creators the opportunity to inspire people to see things differently. And so I think that's what's key about Chicano futurism. By being a creator within this genre, we liberate ourselves to think differently. And so as a writer, I feel liberated thinking within the world of Chicana futurism.
Yeah, we got to change our minds. Yeah, and then go from there as well.
Yeah.